right, some of you wanted some chord to some praise songs, so I thought I'd choose Our God is an Awesome God. And I'm just going to assume you already know the chorus if you're looking up to learn the chords on it. I'm going to play it in E minor. I think that's pretty close to the key that it's done in. I think it may be done in F minor, but this will work. And if you want to play it in F minor, just put your capo right here, and you'll have F minor. We're going to start off with a C chord, though, okay? C chord's kind of a backwards chord to do with the left hand, so I'm going to help you out with that. We're going to leave the E string open, the low E, the fat string. We're either going to leave it open or you can wrap your thumb around and lightly touch it, okay? Some people don't like that low E sounding, and either way, it's just a personal preference there. But on the next string towards the floor, the A string, we're going to take our ring finger. We're going to put 3rd fret on the A string. Then we're going to take our middle finger, put it on the D string on the 2nd fret. And then on the next string towards the floor, the G is going to be open. So don't do anything to the G string. Then on the B string, this string here, we're going to put 1st finger. All right, and then the high E will be open. Then we get, now make sure you curve your fingers, lift up so you don't mute any strings, touch them by accident with the pads of your fingers. All right, so we go, Our God is an awesome. So when you sing awe of awesome, that's when you'll change. Our God is an awe. Then we're going to go to G chord. The G chord is middle finger on the low string here, the fat string, 3rd fret, pointer finger on the next string towards the floor, the A string with the 1st finger there, the pointer. The D is open, the G is open, but the B is open as well. Now the very skinniest string, the highest string here towards the floor, we're going to put our ring finger on the 3rd fret. Awesome God. So we have Our God is an awesome God. He reigns. Now the word reigns, all right, we want to have a D chord, which is middle finger on the high E string here, 2nd fret. Skip the B just for now. Now the next string, we're going to have our pointer finger on the 2nd fret. Now the string that we skipped, the B string, we're going to put our ring finger on the 3rd fret. He reigns on, I think it's heaven and earth, whatever. But let me make sure that's right. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns on heaven. Anyway, if I'm getting the words wrong, I apologize. We're going to have da da dun 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 da da dun dun dun. It's going to be E minor, the chord key that we're in. So we're going to have open on the low E here, 2nd fret on the A with a pointer, 2nd fret on the D string with the middle, and then the G, B, and E are all open. Ba ba bum. We're going to do a D chord. I already showed you that, so get that D chord and go back to E minor. Let's go thus far. Our God is an awesome G chord, E, D chord, and an E minor, D, E minor. Okay, then we start over. The C, G, E. Our God is an, this is different, this is an A minor chord. God is an awesome God. So we're going to do A minor. A minor is open low E. We're going to have our middle finger on 2nd fret. And then we're going to have ring finger on the G string 2nd fret as well. And the B string, the next string towards the floor, we're going to have our pointer on the 1st fret. Then the high E is open. Our God is an awesome. Now on awesome, on the last awesome, you're going to do what's called a B7 chord. This is a tough one. If it's hard, you can just stay on the A minor. Our God is an awesome God. But it really sounds better if you can get that B7. Our God is an awesome. And do the B7, we're going to do this. We're going to have nothing on the low E, so mute that with your thumb. Next string, the A string, the next string towards the floor, we're going to put our middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A. Then we're going to take our pointer and put it on the D string on the next string towards the floor on the 1st fret. And then we're going to put our ring finger on the next string towards the floor, the G string on the 2nd fret. And then we're going to skip the B and leave it open. And then the high E, we're going to put our pinky finger on. And that's going to give us 2nd fret. Isn't awesome? Back to E minor. So we have Our God, C, da da G, E, D, E minor, D, E minor, da da C, E, G, E, 7, E minor. Okay? So hopefully that'll keep you busy there. If you have trouble switching between the chords, just go from one chord to the next. Like if you have trouble from E to D, just go back and forth 100 times, and then you'll get the feel for it, okay? Please listen to some of the sermons. You might learn something about God that you didn't know before. Also, I have a CD album that is totally free. If you'd like MP3 downloads for that, I'll give you some links to download some of my piano playing and also some singing on an album I did. If you'd like a hard copy of a CD, I have those too as well that have inserts and just like a real album. But you'll have to pay the shipping for that. It's like $1 or $2, but otherwise it's free. Just send me an or a YouTube message with any questions or comments, and God bless.